What's up, everyone? This is All Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, after doing some quest stuff, we managed to infiltrate the Yiga clan hideout. After a little BS right there, since apparently none of your revival items work here, we managed to get to the end of the Yiga hideout, where we fought against its leader, Koga. After defeating him, we managed to get the Thunder Helm. So now we can just head on back to Gerudo Town and then make our way closer towards, well, being able to take on the Divine Beast. In this episode, we are not just teleporting our way out of here because, one, there's some stuff that we can get. So apparently if you backtrack, this stuff is still here, which is really nice. You don't have to deal with any sort of enemies as well. Now, I'm not sure if they'll come back if you decide to come back here at a later point, because I'm not sure where you would ever find the foot soldiers outside of here. So, getting any sort of wind cleaver would be a bit complicated to try to get otherwise. But the big reason that we're just kind of backtracking our way through here is to try to free the Gerudo woman who's trapped here. So, now that we have the Thunder Helm, we can let her out of here, and, oh, she's already out. Alright, well, at least we still managed to get a few extra rupees. So, let's head on over to Gerudo. Well, actually, meet you guys in Nintendo. Okay, well, I figured since on a little bit of a break to just try to recover the Wind Helm, we can go ahead and take this opportunity in order to... Wow, wasn't expecting that to break. In order to show this kid the Wind Cleaver blade. Yo, kid! Hey! Huh? Oh! Isn't that the Wind Cleaver? You remembered our promise! Thanks! Let me see! Sure, here you go. Whoa! Looks strong! Thank you! Take this as a token of my thanks! Ooh, 100 rupees. We're starting to get into the big bucks now. No worries! My Grams told me to give it to the person that teaches you how to fight. Close enough. Alright, next. Hopefully this is the last one. Grandma said he wanted to see... What was it again? Oh, I remember now. Alright. Have you ever heard of an ancient battle axe plus? Really? I've seen it in books, but never in real life before. If you find it, please let me see it. Really? It has to be the Battle Axe Plus, not the Plus Plus. I'm not even sure how I'm going to easily find that. Considering those would be moderate tests of strength, and I usually am good at doing those right away. I'm not entirely sure how to best go about that. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to keep an eye out for it. Really sucks that it has to be that specific type. Well, and hitting all the wrong buttons again. Alright, so Now that we have recovered the Thunder Helm, all we gotta do is get back to Riju, and hopefully we'll be able to go after the Divine Beast. Okay. So all we have to do is just kind of bypass through everyone. See whether or not they have quests, and they don't seem like it. Do we have to go back to Riju, or... Yeah, so we have to go back to Riju. Okay. Wait, what the... Where's Riju? If you're looking for Lady Riju, she's on the 2nd floor. Normally, people aren't allowed into her sleeping quarters, but she's given you permission, it seems. Be on your best manners. If she deems you to be a disturbance to her, it will not end well for you. Okay, I'm not sure how to take that, but thanks. I mean, I can take the threat, but meeting her in her bedroom is interesting. You've got permission to enter the chief's bedroom? Who are you? Someone who is very important, it seems. Well, there she is. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you needn't say a word. As the chief of the Gerudo, I can sense the power of the heirloom flowing from you. I know that you've succeeded. I am, as you have no doubt noticed, still a child. The people look on me with nothing but warmth in their eyes, but even this brings me some pain, I must admit. I've tried so hard to be worthy of their love, to be a worthy chief, and to prove myself that I was worthy too. When my family heirloom was stolen, I felt as though a shadow had fallen over me. Yes, your arrival in the midst of all of this must be the work of Lady Urbosa. Now, please give me the helm. Of course. How do I look?
Ah, well, you certainly got here fast. I should have expected as much, from the princess's own appointed knight. She was out on a survey all day today. Still as the sands now. So, spill it, boy. Have the two of you been getting along all right? It's okay, I know. Your silence speaks volumes. She gets frustrated every time she looks up and sees you carrying that sword on your back. It makes her feel like a failure when it comes to her own destiny. Don't worry, it's not like you carry blame in any of this. It's unfortunate. She's put in more than enough time. Ever since she was a young girl, she's gone through rigorous daily routines to show her dedication. She once passed out in the freezing waters trying to access this sealing power. And she has nothing to show for it. That's the motivation driving her research. I'd be doing the same thing. She really is quite special. You be sure to protect her with your life. It's quite the honor. The night brings a chill. It's probably time we take her in. Or...
Urbosa! What was that? Did you feel that? Wait, what? How did you... What are you doing here? What's so funny?
What's wrong? You were just staring. Anyway, what matters now is... How is it? Do I look alright? It looks good on you, Your Highness. I see. The threat Divine Beast Von Naboris poses has only grown since we began searching for the heirloom. I believe that Gerudo Town itself may be in danger before too long. As chief, and as a Gerudo, I must find some way to stop that thing before it threatens my people. Will you help me? Of course. Who would have thought that, just before such a momentous battle, hearing a simple, confident pledge of support from you would be what puts me at ease. I'll head out now. Let's meet up at the lookout post south of town. That's only one way to get close to Naboris. And that's with the help of a sand seal. The lookout post isn't too far from town. We should take a sand seal there. We can get some practice in that way. I'll be there waiting for you with my favorite sand seal, Patricia. Still, it really is a little big. Alright, and with that we have ourselves another memory, and our next objective. Oh, hello. Oh, look at the little plushes! Oh, the sand seal plushes! Oh, they're so adorable! Anyway, there's a journal here. Or rather, a diary. Buliara told me today that Mother has passed on and gone to a better place. She said that my mother's death means I am now the chief of the Gerudo people. I wish she'd stay here, though. I don't see how it can be a better place with us apart. Ever since I became the chief, the people in town have been a lot nicer to me. But if I look carefully, I can still see the worry in their eyes. It seems more common than when Mother was chief. Mother, will I ever be as great a chief as you were? The divine beast Von Naboris, which supposedly has been sleeping in the desert, has suddenly woken up. Mother once told me that Naboris is the deity of protection for the Gerudo people, but it doesn't seem that way. I plan to investigate tomorrow. I have to find out more. Having investigated Divine Beast Von Naboris, I can say that if it came to Gerudo Town, we'd be helpless. When I drew close to it using my wonderful sand seal Patricia, I was driven back by a sandstorm and lightning. I turned Patricia toward home, but a monster spooked her, and she fled directly towards Naboris again. Next thing I remember is Buliara standing over me, her face full of worry. Ever since I went investigating the Divine Beast, Buliara has made a point of never leaving my side. Even now, such a valuable heirloom stolen by thieves, she refuses to tear herself away from me for even a moment. She takes all the blame for the theft, however. Nothing can change her mind about being responsible. Meanwhile, I can't help but feel that the theft happened because I'm not yet ready to be chief. Soldiers search tirelessly, trying to recover the heirloom. No one says a word about my leadership. But they must be thinking about how powerless their chief has proven to be. Thanks to the tireless efforts of my soldiers, we've located the thieves' hideout. They definitely aren't common criminals, though. We haven't been able to get anywhere close to the place. To think that the Thunderhelm is right there, yet we can't take it back. Mother, Lady Urbosa, please give me your guidance. Okay. Well, for someone so young to be put in a position of power, it's understandable that she would have a lot to worry about and a lot on her shoulders. Still, it's... She can't put the blame all on herself. She is still a young ruler. And there's only so much even an experienced ruler could do in any given situation. Anyway, now that we have access to kind of the back portion here, we can just kind of look around and see what's here. We have someone eating hydromelons. What's with you? How am I supposed to enjoy eating with you staring at me? Buzz off. Alright. So yeah, we can kind of look around the back way. There was that one area that we could potentially look into. I don't think there's a whole lot else that we can do while over here. Unless we want to climb up to the top of the oasis there. Which, you know... Oh. Ow. Those are just rinds. Alright. So, I think we could probably make it to the top here. If nothing else, then I'm sure there's a Korok that's just kind of waiting up there. So, let's go ahead, climb up. We're still in Gerudo Town.
Is now ready to roll.
Oh. Thanks, Daruk. Anyway, I don't dare take off this just in case there's someone who can see me. So, we'll just have to make do with not being able to have our extra climbing buffs. But thankfully, with enough stamina, we should be able to get to the top here. Knew it! Knew there was a Korok up here. Man, I really need to go see Hetsu. Okay. So, there's a tree up here. Not exactly much. And then there's this little side area over here. Are you a traveler? This is the yard of Lady Patricia. She's the chief sand seal. Patricia is no ordinary sand seal. She's actually something of an oracle. At the moment, she is off with the chief. If you've come for a reading, you'll have to return later. Oh, you'll need a piece of fruit for her. Please don't forget. An oracle sand seal? Alright, that's definitely a first. And there's more sand seals! And a spear. A Gerudo spear. Alright, cool. Can't exactly take it, but we have it in our compendium now. Alright, so the big thing that we need to do is to basically follow Riju. And basically rent out a sand seal towards that outpost. So that is what we need to do. I'm not entirely sure. Well, looking at my time. Yeah, I think we could probably go out and do that. So we can head out over this way. And where... Do I seriously have to wait? Alright. I guess they aren't... Unless that's her right there. Maybe they were just changing shifts. Oh, hello. Saba. So yeah, hey, the name is Bozai. I'm 35, single, and I love jogging, especially on sand. Yeah, everyone says I'm tenacious as a tick, and I think some of them meant it in a nice way too. So, you out here on your own? Pretty rough and tumble place? Wanna hang out for a while? Nice sand jogging. So you notice these old things. Yeah, they're my sand boots. They allow me to traverse the desert without being slowed down at all, so jogging is a breeze. If you'd like to check them out, we could grab a quiet corner and... Yo, can you give me those boots? Huh? Oh, well, here's the thing. These sand boots are super rare, and I'd happily give them to you, but... Wait, this is the golden chance to woo? I mean, sure, I'd love to give them to you, you hungry little boot monster. But first, a favor. Ever heard of the legend of the 8th heroine? 8th heroine? Everyone's heard of the legend of the Gerudo region about the 7 heroines, but some tell of an 8th heroine. Wiped clean from history and no one knows why or how. A phantom heroine known to all but seen by none. I've been taken with the legend since I was a child. Find her, show me the 8th heroine, and I'll give you these sand boots. What do you say? Sure. Yes! According to those who idolize the 8th heroine, she's enshrined somewhere in the Gerudo Highlands. Apparently they even have a nickname for her, the Bronze Giant. Catchy. Beyond that, I don't really know much. Who knows, there might be someone in Gerudo Town who knows more about the legend of the 7 heroines. Maybe that info would help. I don't know. Anyway, draw a picture of something if you find her, then show it to me. Pretty picky about pictures too. If you get one, make sure at least the statue's upper half is visible, okay? Oh, and here, if you'd like, you can use these. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Besides, you seem really into boots. That'll do. I'll be able to traverse through snow a little easier. Hooray! The Gerudo Highlands are covered in deep snow, so it's hard to walk, right? Everyone knows that. But with these snow boots, you can walk through snow like it was flat ground. No, you can walk even faster than that. No one makes these anymore, so they're extremely valuable. As such, you can't keep them, okay? Aww. Many have investigated the 8th heroine, but it's an insecurable legend. An unsolved and possibly unsolvable puzzle. And as Miss Boots spins her heels on it, we'll grow closer and closer, and then... Oh, you poor, poor soul. Yeah, I'm not sure it's exactly good for Link to basically try to catfish this guy. But at the same time, it's a quest. So, yeah. Also, that Gerudo woman's just going out into the desert. Alright, so I guess we'll just have to... You know, did it before, but I won't do it this time. I need to go see Hetsu anyway, so I'm gonna head on over to the Korok Forest and talk to Hetsu and expand some things. And then I can go, rest up, and go through the passage of time. Alright, so, considering that I'm not going to be here for that long, let's go ahead and talk to Hetsu. Shakakala! It's weird that the last time I found Hetsu and tried to talk to him, I just could not do his voice. Good to be able to do his voice again. If you return my lost Korok seeds to me, I'll expand the size of your inventory. Alright, so how many do we need for a weapon? 35. Alright. Let the expansion begin! Expand a band! Weapon stash! Shakala! Okay, let's go for a bow stash. Only 5. That'll work. Alright, that's another bow that we can pick up. Don't really use bows so much that I really need them, but what do we need for a weapon? 45 for another weapon stash. Okay. So, it's still quite a bit. But we've been getting some pretty good amount of Korok seeds. So, hopefully we'll be able to expand it a little bit further. Alright, so let's go ahead and sleep. Until noon. And now I'm healed for what little damage that I had. Alright. So with that, let's go ahead and head back to Gerudo Town. And let's go and rent a sand seal. Alright, well, with a new weapon that we can take, and a new bow that we can take as well, we can go ahead and... I don't see the person there. What? Where is this person? They're usually out in front of the damn place. Do I have to go over here? Please see front desk for all inquiries regarding the renting of seals. Link, that's... whatever. Oh, there's a little sand seal statue. Oh, here we are. Why are you here? If you're hoping to cross the vast Gerudo Desert, sand seal surfing is the way to do it. It's only 20 rupees to rent one. Need a shield too? Just pay 50 rupees. What do you say? So... wow, these are all really bad. How do I set seal? Steering a sand seal is really easy. They'll go in whatever direction you want. But you'll need a shield to sand seal surf. So don't forget about that. So it's basically just shield surfing. They say practice makes perfect, so why not try it for yourself? Alright, sure. Okay, so it's basically going left and right. You can hit A in order to go out. And it is a pretty fast way to get to wherever we need to go. We can slow down too by pulling back on the left stick. Alright, and here we go. Oh no, our sand seal's going away! But still, it's simple enough to do. In the meantime, just gotta get up here. Completely run out of stamina. And since we're no longer in Gerudo Town... oh. There we go. I can get back on my usual outfit. Also, let's get the Master Sword out. Well then, let's see what you really look like, huh? Heh. With Vo banned from town, it's not very common for me to see someone like you. What a sight. Divine Beast Von Naboris is pretty intimidating. If we want to get close enough to that thing, we'll need to use sand seals. Are you ready? Let's do this. Feeling confident? Good. Let's get going then. First, we'll use the sand seals to get really close to that thing. I'll take the lead. I'm counting on you to shoot at its feet with bomb arrows. Naboris draws energy from the ground to keep moving. If you damage the feet, I think you can stop it. Those lightning strikes, though, getting hit even once could prove fatal. The Thunder Helm can repel lightning strikes, protecting me from harm. But it can also shield a limited area around me. You'll have to stay close if you don't want to be shocked. And listen, if you're too injured to keep fighting, promise me you'll retreat here to the lookout post. Don't do anything reckless under any circumstances. Here's some Gerudo bomb arrows. There aren't many, so be sure to put them to good use. 20 bomb arrows. I love how you just need a ton of bomb arrows to take down any divine beast. It's a good thing too, because they're pretty pricey. This is the last time I'll ask. Are you ready? Of course.
Seth.
Could you give me a bit of room, just for a moment? My name is Riju, descendant of the royal line and leader of the Gerudo people. With the power of the heirloom passed down in my family, I shall calm the divine beast Von Naboris. Ancestors of the Gerudo, answer my call! Aid me in this task! Oh, wow! I can feel their power coursing through me! Let's move. Lady Urbosa, please grant Link and me your protection.
Close in.
Okay. So, oh wow. Alright, so since it's still pretty hot, I'll go ahead and put these on. Ooh, and it's still not enough? Okay, well, considering that I don't need swords for this. I need bomb arrows. And having a duplex bow, that will help out. Okay, so we need to stay within the electric field around Riju. So we gotta make sure that we stay pretty close to her. It's unfortunately not that big of a range of her protection. So we gotta stay pretty close to her. There's a shrine nearby, and also, well, actually it doesn't really much matter because it's the same defensive capability, so I won't worry about changing out. Still, good to know there's a shrine nearby, but that's not what we're here for. Just gotta stay pretty close to Riju. And make our way towards Naboris. Fortunately, Riju's I'm not sure if she's a little bit faster than me or what. But unfortunately, the Divine Beast is still pretty far away. And now it's not. Okay, so now it's basically targeting me. So as long as we are in the force field, we'll be fine. Ah!
Stay close to me.
Yeah, if it's targeting Link, it's better to just kind of stay on defense and just stay within Riju's range. And there goes the duplex bow. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's get it. Another duplex bow out. Okay. There we go.
Unfortunately, I cannot appease Naboris on my own. I have no choice but to entrust the rest to you. Don't let us down, Link.
Well, well, well. You sure do know how to keep a woman waiting. I can't wait to see you take Naboris back from Ganon. One thing at a time. You'll need a map to find your way around. Head over to that guidance stone over there. Sounds easy, right?
Okay. So now we have our final divine beast. Va Naboris. So, have ourselves a little guardian scout over there. But we definitely don't have time to take on a divine beast right now. But there's not really a whole lot left for us to go out and do at the moment. There's usually, like, something out for me to kind of, you know, take a little bit of a detour to try to do. But honestly, I think we're good at the moment. One thing I could maybe think of would be, like, food. But even still, I've got a good amount of just normal food to keep me going. I've got plenty of weapons. The Master Sword's all good and powerful. So I should probably equip that. The duplex bows actually helped out a lot, since I just need to fire it once. And it also just counted as one bomb arrow each time. So yeah, if for that, and really for any of the divine beasts, if you have something that shoots out multiple arrows, use it. Because it definitely helps out a lot. Anyway, with that, we're probably good to call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, we will probably take on Va Naboris. Like I said, there's not really a whole lot left for us to do. Usually I kind of take like a couple episodes to like prepare, do some extra side quests, and do a bunch of other things. But this time around, there's not really a whole lot for us to do. I mean, yeah, there's quests and stuff that we could go out and try to do. But honestly, nothing's really super pressing at the moment. Plus, I already just went to Hetsu, so we're good on that front. So honestly, I think we're good to just tackle the Divine Beast immediately. Nothing's really stopping us, so we'll go ahead and take on the dungeon. So until next time, everyone, take care.